Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Motivational Monday, and you have tuned into the Brave Stars podcast. Good morning, good morning. My name is JeniceLSBrave. I'm your host, and I'm a survivor, a breaker of chains, and an advocate of domestic violence. As I've been saying, I will be speaking about the breaking of chains, and the chain I'm breaking is in my family, a generational curse of high blood pressure and diabetes. So I've been working on this. I've been talking with people about my journey with being weaned off of my medications. I've just had it lowered. Again, this time it's 10 milligrams. I had it lowered on the 2nd, February 2nd, when I went to the doctor. So things are going smoothly. I want to be off of medication completely, but I'm not there yet. But that's the plan, to get off of the high blood pressure medication completely. Now, I've also they didn't diagnose me for sugar diabetes, but they said that I was borderline diabetic. But she doesn't see that when I went on the 2nd, February 2nd. So I think that's a plus. I'm still drinking half of my body weight of water. You all should be doing the same thing or trying to get there if you haven't gotten there yet. But before we get into all of that, let's start with our affirmation of meditation, okay? Our affirmation of meditation for today is, I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. Say it. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. Believe it. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. Be it. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I choose to grow older with ease and grace. It is my divine right to prioritize my health and well-being. I want you to say this affirmation throughout your day and throughout this week. I want you to say it multiple times to get this in your head and to feel that you do choose to grow older with ease and grace, and believe that it's your divine right to prioritize your health and well-being. We want to grow older with ease and grace. I want to grow older with ease and grace. I'm doing the darn thing. I am doing the darn thing. I'm trying to share it with you, that's all. So, that's our affirmation. Repeat it and say it as many times as you need to so you get it in your system and you believe it, okay? And as I was saying earlier, I had a doctor's appointment last week, and they've lowered my milligrams on my high blood pressure medication to 10 milligrams, which I think is awesome. And I am no longer in danger of diabetes, but I'm going to continue to drink half of my body weight in water. I want you guys to continue to do that as well. I want you to continue being active. I asked you to add in hand weights or water bottles, whatever works for you. Let me take these off. I I want you guys to get a bit more active. I want to add in squats. You know, I'm not asking you to buy any kind of gym equipment. I just want you to do things that you can do in your home. If you can go to the gym, that's even better. But I want you to do some squats. That's going to be an action step that I add in for today, for this week. Now, you should already be eating your green vegetables. Green vegetables consist of peas, string beans, broccoli, cabbage. Cabbage can also be a leafy vegetable of yours. Lettuce, spinach, cooked or salad, made like salad. Your cabbage can be cooked or made like coleslaw. Collard greens, kale greens. You can drink it. The kale, you can drink it in a mixture, or however you want to take in your greens, but you need your vegetables. And I want you to do vegetables throughout the week. You should be doing at least 5 days of vegetables. But it depends on how serious you are with wanting to get healthy and how quick you want to do it. You know, eating your green vegetables, your leafy vegetables, drinking half of your body weight in water, and ridding yourself of some of those bad habits you have, like soda. You know, more water. If you're drinking more water, you'll take in less sodas. So you have to determine what's more important, your health or your likes. My health is number one. And I'm doing what I need to do to prove that. Not to you guys, but to the world, to me, really. And to the Lord, I got some things I got to carry out with my life, and I'm not going to be able to do those things if I'm not healthy enough to reach my destiny. So, I mean, that's probably a bit too deep for some of you because you're not there yet, or you're not even interested in all of that. But you take the steps you need to take. I'm just sharing, you know, oversharing some of my thoughts and aspirations. Also, you're going to be doing the squats. I want you to start with sets of 10. And I want you to do these sets of 10, preferably together. Do 10 sets. To do a squat, you have to put your feet shoulder width. And then you push your butt out. As you're kneeling, you push your butt out. You might want to have your balance. Use your arms as balance, pushing them out before you. Or if you have a broomstick or something, you can have that. Put the broomstick on your shoulders and come down. This way your arms are out and your butt is out and you're doing it at a good posture. And when you come in, when you stand back up, I want you to clench those butt muscles. Just clench. Give it a little clench. Just to give it an extra. You know, you're already pushing it out when you do the squat downward. When you come up, do it a little quench. Now, some of you may say, oh, my knees, I can't do that. Oh, my hip, I can't do that. That's fine. If you can't do a squat, you can't do a squat. This is for people who are mobile enough to do a squat. Okay? I want you to do 3 sets of 10 squats. The rest of you continue working on drinking all your body weight, not all of your body weight, half of your body weight of water, drinking all of half of your body weight of water for those of us who were lacking in that area. And I want you to do the hand weights. If you don't have actual hand weights, use your water bottles, you know, lift that up. You're going to do 3 sets of 10. Or you can do 1 set of 15 and 2 sets of 10. I want you to do as many as you think you can do. I want you to push yourself harder than you did last week. And if you didn't get to do all 30 of them yet last week, do 30 this week. Push yourself. You can do it. This is not hard. This is not heavy weights. We're just asking for repetitions. And the repetitions is what causes you to get your arms and your action and your mobility in there. That's all I want. I want you to get more mobile before I really get the real stuff on you. Because there is real stuff to get on you. You're going to do the hand weights. You're going to do your squats. And for those of you who you can't do squats because of whatever reasons, I want you to do 50 jumping jacks. 50 jumping jacks. If you don't know what a jumping jack is, you're jumping up and down, and you jump up, open your legs, and your arms go up over your head. You jump again, you put your arms down to your side and your legs close. That's just one jumping jack. You're going to do that 50 times. You can do 5 sets of 10. I prefer you do them straight, 50. If you can't do 50, do 25. Take a breather, drink some water, and then do another 25. We should all be able to get in 50 jumping jacks. As I said, you can do 25 and 25, or you can go straight through to the 50. If you're not used to jumping up, depending on your size, then you can do 10 and then another 10, 5 sets of 10 until you get to 50. You can do them, I don't want to say throughout the day. I'd like you to get them out the way, get your heart racing, because that's what the plan is, to get your heart racing for your activity level. As long as we get your heart pumping for the day, we're getting your body prepared to realize that you're going to be more mobile. You're going to be more active going forward. So try to get those 50 out of the way. 50 should not be impossible for you, but if you do feel like that's a bit much, do 30 today, and then do 40 tomorrow, and the next day do your 50. But by next week, you should be doing 50, 50, 50. And we're still going to be doing the hand weights. You're going to be walking and drinking that water in between. So get your water bottles ready. Line up those water bottles, because if you have your water bottles there and you know what you have to drink, you won't lose count, number one. Number two, you can ration out how you're going to drink those. Okay, I'm going to do my walking around the table, or walking up and down the stairs. Every time I do X amount of times going up and down the stairs, I'm going to drink a whole water bottle. However you need to do it to get through it. However you got to do it, get through it. But you can do this. This is something you can do. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. There's no shaming here. We are going to get this done. It's all about winning. That's what we are, winners. Okay? We're not racing each other. We're racing ourselves. Like I said before, the only person you're competing with is yourself. So that's what we're working on. Beating yesterday's score. Our yesterday's score. And you could do it. I know you could do it. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I didn't have that kind of motivation. It took me a while to get my head wrapped around what I was going to do. But I knew, more than anything, I knew I wanted to live. And in order for me to live, there was some, sacrifices I had to make. I had to be disciplined. I also want y'all to start getting up a little earlier in the morning time. Now, some of you may not even have anything to do in the morning, or some of you do. You go to work. I got to work. Get up a half an hour earlier every morning, starting tomorrow, so that you can get your exercise done. Get active. I want 15 minutes of walking going forward. Okay? You're going to be giving 15 minutes of walking. So you have 3 action steps today. All right? 15 minutes of walking. Squats. You're going to be doing your squats. Those of you who can do squats and don't have any problems with your joints, do the squats. And you're going to be doing jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are for everybody. So if you can't do squats, that's okay. You got 2 action steps. But if you can do squats, you're doing jumping jacks, and you're doing 15 minutes of walking. Okay, so those are your 3 action steps for this week. And you're already drinking half of your body weight in water. Those of you who don't know or don't remember, whatever your body weight is, example, if you weigh 110 pounds, half of 110 is 55. So you would be drinking 55 fluid ounces of water. That's what you would be drinking every day going forward. If you are having a hard time getting to your full body weight, to drink your full body weight, because that's the thing that helps you to lose the most weight, drinking half of that body weight in water, because you're filling up on fluids, not sugars, not soda, not coffee, not teas. You can have tea. It's best to put honey, I would say, in tea, but water is what I'm trying to get you to drink. I got a few other things that I wanted to run by you. I'm not going to do that today, but Steve Harvey has something going on, and I ordered some. So when I'll be introducing you guys to it, when I really want to test it myself before I share that with you guys, because if it's a fluke, I'm gonna let you know. Anyway, I ordered it. I'll let y'all know what happens, what transpires with that, and whether or not you should try and order it, because it'll energize you, because that's what it's saying. It energizes you, keeps you feeling youthful. I kind of feel youthful, but what sold me on it was the brain fog part. And you know what? We got to learn to stop saying what we love. We love stuff that's bad for us. That's not a good thing. The pastor was saying that. Pastor Achura, she was saying that. She said, we got to stop saying what we love. Because if you know you're diabetic, don't sit there talking about you love sugar, because you helping the enemy destroy you. Okay? If sugar doesn't love you, then you shouldn't love sugar. And you should get that in your head so that you start realizing that you don't want to. Because once you tell yourself what you are not going to do, or what you don't love, I don't love sugar, sugar doesn't love me. That's how I feel. I don't love salt, salt doesn't love me. So my natural defenses are to make sure I'm not taking excess salt and sodium. Like if it's, I don't add salt to my food anymore. And I read my ingredients. I make sure I read the ingredients to everything that I'm eating. And if it's high in sodium and I can choose, like there's other things to choose from, then that's what I do. I go ahead and I choose something that's lower in sodium. What I want you to know is that if you read and look up and see how much sodium is in a particular food, this is not to help you cheat. This is just so that you're aware, okay? Guidelines for Americans recommends that adults limit sodium intake to less than 2,300 milligrams per day, and that's equal to about 1 teaspoon of salt. So if you drink a lot of water, like per se half your body weight in water, your kidneys will excrete the excess sodium. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Okay? So you want to drink that water. But if you're going to eat something that's a bit high in sodium, make sure that that's the only thing that you eat throughout the day, and make sure that you hydrate by drinking all of your fluid ounces that you require for the day. Okay. Drink all of the fluid ounces that you are required to drink for the day. And try not to add more sodium into your day going forward. If you know you've already drank half, because your body only releases so much. And if it's in the wintertime, how much sweating do you really think you're going to do? Drink that water. Dilute. Hydrate. Get that sodium out and through. And also, I wanted to tell you something that I learned over the weekend about sugar. They're saying sugar crystallizes in the brain and causes dementia. And most of the people that I know that suffered from dementia always had lots of candy or sweets or something, cakes and cookies and all types of stuff like that they were eating. But they said, like, our brain, at one point, our brain needed sugar because it helped it function, right? But that's really when we were younger. And we kind of programmed ourselves to think sugar good, and we continue to eat sugar. We eat excess sugar. And the sugar cannot be processed, so it crystallizes in the brain, and it causes dementia in the brain. You don't want to do this to yourself. If you find yourself getting forgetful, that's what's up. Leave that sugar alone. Leave some of it alone. Skip it. There's time that you might want the cake, but you just had a slice. Can't you tell yourself no? Just say no. Skip it. Don't have it again. Every other time you can have it. Do that to yourself. Just like with cigarettes. If you're a smoker, you need to start quitting that. Every other time. If you want to smoke after you eat, smoke when you get up in the morning, smoke. Deny yourself sometimes. Deny yourself until it becomes something, and that's what you need to tell yourself about cigarettes or any other type of dirty habit that you have that is taking and shortening your lifespan. Tell yourself, this is poison, I don't want this. Until you really believe this is poison, I don't want this, and you stop craving it. You understand? It's going to be a process. It's going to be something that you have to continue to tell yourself repeatedly. And you have to believe these things that you tell yourself, because once you verbalize something, it goes out into the universe. Once it's out in the universe and you continue to verbalize this, these things are going to come to pass. That's why you have to watch what you speak. Make sure you only speak life. You speak positivity and not negativity over your life. Because when you do that, these things come back. Sometimes it'll be lurking out there for a while unless you repent it and pull it back and, retract what you've said negative about your life. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm trying to help you get where you're trying to go. All right? Words are either life or death. You can speak life or you can speak death over your own life. I choose life. I told you, I want to live. I want to live. But on a less serious note, it's Motivational Monday. Oh my goodness, I hope I am not scaring you guys with all this deep seriousness. But it's time to get to serious. So this is life we're talking about. This is our lives we are talking about. You are watching the Brave Stars podcast, and you can listen to it on iTunes, Spotify, and Amazon Music, or you can watch it on YouTube. It airs on Mondays, Motivational Mondays, but it plays for you whenever you decide to listen to it and watch it. It'll play for you throughout the week. New episodes come on Monday. Okay? I had such a fantastic time on my vacation. Sometimes it's good to get away. Sometimes you need to just relax and get away. And see, that's what I was afraid of. When I went away, I ate. I ate, honey. I had a good time. I knew that, the food and stuff was inclusive. It was all, it was paid for. You pay, you get to eat it, whatever. So we go to the nice restaurant. You got to get dressed up to go on to the restaurant on the ship. We had the captain's ball. We had an all-white party. We had the Christian music festival. We had a good time. But the food, getting back to the food, I wanted 2 appetizers. I wanted 2 entrees. So what? I didn't eat it all right away. I took one up to my room, but I ate. And I may have gained a little bit. In fact, the scale said 4 pounds. How the heck you gained 4 pounds in 5 days vacation? That's what the scale said. I think the towel was a bit heavy, though. It had to be that towel. It was not me. I did not gain all of that. Maybe 2 pounds. But anyway, it's Motivational Monday. Anywho, I'm going to work on that again. So, yes, I am drinking my water again. That was another thing. While I was on that cruise ship, their water tastes funny. So I didn't get to drink as much water as I was supposed to drink. That's probably why I had room for all that food, But, and their water bottles was $3.95 a bottle. A bottle. So, I didn't get to do my 5 days of drinking half my body weight. But I'm back on track now. That's why I said sometimes you don't get to do everything that you had planned to do because certain things just don't always work out like you want them to. Don't make excuses for yourself, though, so that you don't have to do it. No, you get right back on track immediately as soon as you're able to get back on track. Don't play with this. This is your health. And you're not fooling anybody but yourself. You understand? You are not fooling anybody but yourself. So we want to do what we got to do to get healthy. And I'm doing it. I'm back on track. Y'all don't even know this. I'm back to not eating meat because I don't eat meat. I only eat fish and shrimp. But I was eating me some chicken. I had me some steak. Thing is, right? And that's probably why they didn't take me off of the medication because my darn doctor's appointment was 3 days after I got back from the darn cruise. But not even a whole 3 days, 2 days. And I'm telling you, I ate. I really enjoyed myself. That I didn't exercise, but I did a lot of walking. There was a lot of walking to get from one place to the next to the, it was a lot of walking. But I had me some steaks and they made them perfectly the way I like them. Oh my God. I fell in love with it the first night. Then I had it the second night and the third night and the fourth night. We was only there for 4 nights. We was there 5 days, 4 nights. And oh my God. But anyway, like I said, they did lower it. So they lowered my milligrams to 10. So that's a good thing, even though I did eat overboard. But I enjoyed it. But I'm back on track. That's what I'm telling you. Whenever you do something, get back on track. Don't just lose it. Some people binge and don't know how to get off of it. Like addicts, you know what I mean? Don't be an addict. I enjoyed my vacation time. I came home and got back to reality. You go ahead and make an error. Unless you have a birthday party to celebrate for someone or for yourself, get back on track. Or 1 hour of something, it's okay. Get back on track. Don't do it every day. Oh, I get an hour every day. No, that's not true. 1 hour a week should be fine. I'm just saying, if you were going on vacation, see, the thing is, I know how to discipline myself. I've been doing this for a while. Not everybody is at that point where they can jump back on. No, you don't want to do that. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't want to do that to yourself. But on a lighter note, it's Motivational Monday. I hope y'all don't mind me getting a little deeper, but that's what we're here to do. I've got other topics to bring up to you. Like I said, I'm a survivor. I'm an advocate of domestic violence. I haven't even gotten into those things with you yet, but I'm not going to get into those. We're talking about health. That's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on health. I'm going to start having some guests come in and talk with me. We'll do Zoom, and they'll discuss their health journeys. They might even give you some examples on how you can lose or exercise or whatever may be easier, because they have different ways that they do things. Everybody has a different way that they do things. I see no harm in having somebody else's opinion be joined in, so that you guys have a variety of ways on how you can get active and healthy. Okay, so we're going to start doing something like that. This is the Brave Stars podcast, as you know, and we air every Monday, Motivational Monday. I love talking to you guys. Okay, 3 action steps. 15 minutes of walking. Squats, 30 of them. You're going to do 3 sets of 10. Your legs, shoulder width, butt out, arms out, up, squinch. Down, butt out, arms out in front, up, squinch. Okay? And you're going to do 50 jumping jacks. 5 sets of 10. You're going to do this every day this week. At least 5 days out of this week. Okay? Even I take weekends off. I don't do jack on Sunday except go to church. I was going to say go see God. You know, I go to church on Sunday. I don't stress myself out. I might cook a dinner. I might not. And Sunday is fun day. I'll be looking forward to Motivational Monday. Anyway, I love talking to you guys. I'm going to chat with you another time. Love ya. Later, Gator.